Mams is always talking about fighting, though. Not always, but on the phone, he's always like, Fred.
Mams does box every day. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what's happening. I remember we had a meeting a couple of months ago on the ranch, and I love staying on his ranch because he's got these two amazing donkeys. Who one's mine. I've taken him over, and horses and everything else. But so we had like some we had Joe from DAZN there, but a very important partner of ours, and it's only like 4 o'clock. Mams has just gone, guys, I've just got to step out for a second. I'm thinking, right, what? You know, I've flown in from London. He's flown in from New York, and we've got other people there, and I thought, okay, he's got to take a music caller. You know, we've also got other businesses as well, so it suited me fine. You know, we have a quick break. Anyways, suddenly I hear like from downstairs this Rocky music and like bags going, and I'm thinking, what? I thought we're alone here. Yeah. I walk downstairs, and there's Mams and Ricky Ray, his trainer, on the pads, and I'm like, hold on, we're in the middle of a meeting, you know. But no, he doesn't miss a session. I've got to say, he's in good shape.
Do you think he'll ever fight?
Watch out, Joe Weller. That's all I'll say.
That fight. Do you think Do you think that could be a pay-per-view co-main?
Okay, Fred. I'll be totally honest with you. I've got to relive this with you because this is no word of a lie. I was a crossover virgin, so to speak, at that stage. It was 001, right? I walked in. First of all, I'd seen the weigh-in the day before. It was a very physical weigh-in. You know, I remember having to get between Swarms and JJ, and you know, they were very physical. And people think that that's always a bit of a laugh, but actually it really is. It's because they don't back off. You know, in pro boxing, when you split them, they normally back off. This one, they try to go around the back. You know, I mean, Dean and Walid, you know, it's like, you know, you need an army between them. Yeah. But because in pro boxing, they get taken away by the teams. This lot, they all sort of sneak round the back again. So we had to go, guys. I remember it was Evil Hero was Dean the Great. And I'm like, well, man, I can like these guys because they're quite small for me.
Agile,
so they're nippy. You know, I'm bigger than them, but I've got to sort of try and block them. We got the security who's jumped in, of course, at that stage. But they then go round the back. And our security was also learning because they've done the biggest pro fights. You know, Anthony Joshua, it's the same team. But they were not used to these guys who were on another level. But when I walked in on, so I've done the pre-show for DAZN, and I've turned up, and it was terrible traffic. I was a bit late, and I hate being late, but I still made it on time. But I'm a bit flustered. I walked in, and there's Big Zoo, and he's with a guy, and it's no deep disrespect on Joe, but I didn't know who the fellow was. So I walked in, and I thought he was a DAZN expert. So I'm there, and, you know, talking, and, you know, how are you, mate, and all that. And then Mams arrives, and then Mams is, like, come over, and he goes in his bull mode, and he's, like, looked at him, and I'm thinking, why is he looking at the DAZN guy? Like, and go and watch it back. Look at my face. I'm not the most uncomfortable position ever, because I'm thinking, what's this guy done to Mams? It's like, what you said wasn't right. And I'm thinking, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah. And I didn't realise this is the guy. He looked totally different for me, standing next to him, than when I'd seen him the day before, you know, with all the shit that happened at the weigh-in. And then suddenly they started grabbing each other up. Mams has sort of put something in, you know, put his finger in his throat. Mams has got lots of different fighting techniques. And then they're telling, let's go outside on the car park. And I'm thinking, this is like, I mean, welcome to crossover boxing. That was my baptism of fire. You know, it was never looked back from that moment on. It was crazy shit. The more I think about it now, I'm going to go watch it back tonight again and have a good laugh.
But do you think that can ever happen, Mams Taylor versus Joe Weller?
I'd love to put it on. Actually, I'm going to talk to Mams. We should make an offer. Joe Weller needs to make a comeback, and Mams wants to have his first Misfits fight. I think we do it.
What percent? It's 100% being it's on, 0% there's no chance. Where would you judge it?
I'd say probably around between 5 and 10%.
Oh, really, Kalle? Oh, you serious?
No, I'm not. Listen, Mams would do it in a heartbeat. I've got no idea. It would have to obviously be at a weight. I've got no idea what Joe Weller weighs at the moment. Mams is trim. Mams is he's going to see him in London next week. Mams has been seriously working out. So, but yeah, no, Joe's a good Joe and Mams would be a good fight. Yeah. But I don't know about the weights. I'm not sure about that.
Would that be? That couldn't headline. It would have to be like a co-main.
Well, that would depend. I mean,
actually, if it's the right promotion, yeah, that would be quite good. To be fair, if KSI got involved as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, we could maybe even do like a tag team. You know, let's go crazy on this. You know, we could do Pineda. We can do Vamos and Mams against
Joe Weller and Theo Baker, because they're the two people that started the whole thing all those years ago.
Yeah, we could do that. There we go. Fred, you just come up with a great matchup. That's a great idea. We'll call Mams together after this and pitch it to him.
On camera as well. Then bleep the money.
There you go. You heard it here first, live and exclusive with Fred Beck.
We love it, Kalle. We love it.